Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a fall inspired swag. And these are the supplies I'm using. To get started, I'm going to use a paint stir stick. I did pick up a pack of these from Lowe's. I'm going to add some pipe cleaners to it. I want 2 at the very top, like right under that handle, 1 shooting out on each side. Now at the bottom of the paint stir stick, I'm going to do the same thing. 1 pipe cleaner on each side and just twist tight off. Okay, now I'm going in the middle of the paint stir stick, and I'm only going to do 1 pipe cleaner, and I want that shooting up, not off to the side. And then I go down a little ways, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to end up with 8 pipe cleaners. Now for this one in the very middle of the paint stir stick, I want 2 of them, 1 on each side. I did go back through and I did glue these pipe cleaners in place because I don't want them to slide or move. Next thing I want to do is make a hook. This way I have a way of hanging it on my door. You could also use this as a centerpiece. It doesn't have to be hung. So I just made a loop with the pipe cleaner. Now I'm twist tying it off, and I'm going to add some glue to this as well. So here I'm going in with some glue because I want to make sure this isn't going to go anywhere. And then I'm going to put this off to the side and let it dry. Next, I'm going to work on my Deco mesh. I did pick this up from Hobby Lobby and I did get it on clearance. And I'm going to make 20-inch cruffles. It's a curl ruffle method. So here I'm just cutting off 20 inches and I'm going to put it to the side. So I'm just going to keep going until I have 8 of this colored Deco mesh. Now I'm going in with this mesh I did pick up from Hobby Lobby as well. I just want to offset that darker mesh. So I'm going to do 8 of these as well at 20 inches. Okay, now it's time to do the actual cruffle. So here you'll see me, here I'm pulling the paint stir stick back because I want it ready for me. I don't want to have to search for it, and I'm trying to hold this in my hand. So I weight down one end of the Deco mesh, I roll it in 3 times, and then I'm going to walk my fingers down the middle. So I take my 2 thumbs and place them, beside each other, and then I'm going to walk my fingers until I get to the end. Once I get to the end, I'm going to roll those 3 more times on top of each other. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over, and I want the curl side down. So I'm going to place this into the first pipe cleaner. You could use a chip clip or anything you want to hold the one end that's rolled in. I just used my scissors. So I did 3 rolls in. I'm going to flip it around, have my scissors weight that one side down, 3 rolls in, and then walk my fingers down the middle. and that creates the cruffle, the curl ruffle. And again, I want the rolled side down. So I'm going to go on top of that first deco mesh. And what I want to do is I want to alternate these two deco meshes all the way around that paint stir stick. So here I'm going to speed this up. I'm just going to making cruffles and placing them into the pipe cleaners until I get every pipe cleaner filled with deco mesh. I am really enjoying these colors. They're beautiful. And the ribbon, oh my goodness. Wait till you see the ribbon. It's beautiful. So you just keep going until every pipe cleaner is filled with deco mesh. You could also do this using a 5-gallon paint stir stick. I just bought the standard size in a pack at Lowe's. Okay, going in with the last one. Now I'm just kind of fluffing it up. Now it's time to work on my bow. This ribbon I purchased from Walmart last year, and they were literally at like in a big bin, and I want to say they were like 30 something cents a piece. I filled up an entire cart. So here I'm making 6-inch loops on each side with 8-inch tails. I'm going in with this black and white ribbon now, and I'm doing one loop on each side. This is going to be a chunky bow. Y'all check out this ribbon. It's a green velvet. It's beautiful and it's so soft, and it was a little difficult to work with, but I made it work. I made it happen. So I'm hearing that golds and greens are really going to be in for this Christmas. So now I'm going back in with that same pumpkin ribbon. I love that ribbon. Now is where I decided, okay, I thought I was going to use another green, but I decided and I didn't need any more. This is the most important part, keeping your bow together. So what I like to do is I keep it in the Easy Bow Maker, get my zip tie, find all the loops, go up the middle, and I'm just going to start the zip tie. I'm not going to crank it all the way down. I just want to get it started. This gives me a way to get it out of the Easy Bow Maker. I turn the zip tie to the back. I'm going to add a pipe cleaner. This way I have a way of attaching it to my swag. So then now I'm going to crank that zip tie all the way down. The best advice I have for anyone who struggles making a bow is to just practice. You can watch all the videos in the world, but practice is what's going to make it happen for you. So here I'm just fluffing up my bow. They also call this breaking the bow. I want my loops and my tails exactly the way I want them. Now I'm trimming off my tails. I am dovetailing each and every tail that I have. You just fold the ribbon on itself and cut it aslant. And that's what gives you the pretty little V-cuts. You could do anything with this swag. You could add pumpkins if you wanted to. You could glue in some florals. I'm keeping it rather basic because it is chunky, And the deco mesh is beautiful on its own anyway. And those ribbons, they're so pretty. This was the hardest part is putting this bow on this swag because the swag is so thick and chunky. But I made it happen. I fed the pipe cleaners all the way down until I found that stir stick and I twist tied it off in the back. Once I get my bow on there, I do play with it a little bit more. I didn't like the way it was kind of at a slant, so I did have to fix that, which was very easy to do. So here I'm just fixing the bow. I want the tails and the loops exactly the way I want them. This is such a beginner-friendly swag, in my opinion. If y'all are working on something, leave it in the comments. I want to see what you're doing. Friends, I hope you make this. This turned out so beautiful, and it was very simple. Friends, this is my completed project. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. Bye.